What is up, baseball fanatics? It's time for another edition of Big League Buzz, plugging you in to all things MLB. I'm Scott Gobranson, your host, and today we're going to look a little bit in the crystal ball, sort of, but this time we're not going to tell you what we think. We're going to bring it to you straight from the horse's mouth. That's right. Major League Baseball players telling us who they think the top 5 teams that will surprise the league this coming season. Are you ready? Let's roll. That's right, folks. MLB.com polled over 100 players during spring training for their anonymous takes on all sorts of juicy topics. And today, we're zeroing in on one burning question. Which team is going to shock the baseball world in 2025? You might be thinking Dodgers dynasty or Yankees dominance, but hold your horses, because the players have spoken and the results might just blow your mind. Let's count down the top 5 surprise squads for 2025, according to the men who play the game themselves. Coming in at number 5 in a tie, we have the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Kansas City Royals. Now, the D-backs making noise might not seem that surprising after their recent runs, but the players are particularly hyped about one major addition, Corbin Burnes. I mean, check out these numbers since 2020, a ridiculous 2.88 ERA. One AL starter even mentioned the addition of Josh Naylor, who can still bring the power. With Burnes joining Zach Gallen, that rotation is scary. And speaking of scary, remember the Kansas City Royals? Last year, the players correctly predicted they'd surprise after a 106-loss season. They went on to the playoffs. Now, most projections have them back around 500, but the players, they're not buying it. One AL starter said, quote, "I think they're going to be pretty good again, and nobody is talking about it." With a strong rotation led by Seth Lugo and Cole Ragans, maybe they're right. Now, leaping in the number 4 spot, guess who? The Pittsburgh Pirates. Last place in 2024? Doesn't matter to these players. The buzz around Paul Skenes is real. An AL second baseman said, quote, "Anytime you have Skenes on the mound, you feel good about it." And it's not just Skenes. Jared Jones has a flamethrower arm, and top prospect Bubba Chandler is waiting in the wings. They've also added some veteran presence with guys like Adam Frazier and Andrew Heaney. The NL Central isn't as weak, but it isn't as stacked as a division like the NL West, maybe giving the Buccos a chance to rise. And cruising in the number 3 spot, according to the players, we have the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds were on this list last year, and the players are sticking with them. And a big reason? The legendary Terry Francona is now at the helm. An NL reliever put it, quote, "They've built to be good. It's all dependent on the pitching staff. If their young starters show up, they could be really good," end quote. And they have some exciting arms in Hunter Green, Nick Martinez, and Brady Singer. Plus, with reigning stolen base king Ellie De La Cruz leading the charge, their energetic style of play is undeniable. And now for number 2, we go up to Beantown. That's right, the Boston Red Sox. The players are clearly digging what the Red Sox are doing this offseason, especially their AL East rivals. The big name, Garrett Crochet, the prize lefty they snagged from the White Sox. But the excitement doesn't stop there. Prospects like Roman Anthony, Christian Campbell, and Marcelo Mayer are highly touted. Plus, you've got the returning pop of Jarren Duran and Wilyer Abreu, and the late addition of Alex Bregman at third base. One AL starter said their projections had them last in the AL East before Bregman, adding, quote, "I think this team is too good to be last in the AL East." Bold words right there. And the number 1 most surprising team predicted by the MLB players for 2025, the Oakland, we'll wait for it, Sacramento, eventual Las Vegas Athletics. Whoa, the A's, they weren't just mentioned, they received at least 10 more votes than any other team. A landslide in this survey. An AL starting pitcher thinks, quote, "They're going to be able to swing it," noting their improved offense in the second half of last year. And an NL reliever who got torched by Lawrence Butler, who just got a big extension, by the way, also noted the influx of new players like Luis Arias, Gio Urshela, and Luis Severino. But maybe the biggest factor, the vibe shift. After a rough first half in 2024, they were a 500 team after the All-Star break. Plus, with a young core that enjoys playing together and guys fighting for their futures, they could be loud in Sacramento. You hearing that, Vegas? The A's, folks, the players have spoken. Will they pull the ultimate surprise? We'll just have to wait and see. All right, there you have it, your surprise picks for 2025. Not from us here at Sportsnaut. No. This is from the players of the Major League Baseball survey from MajorLeagueBaseball.com. What do you think? Who's your big surprise? Who's going to come out of nowhere? who's not as good as people think or who's better than people think? Let us know down in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the video and give us that likes. We appreciate it very much. Until next time, baseball fanatics, take care and keep swinging for the fences.